Hey guys, we're going to go through a dumbbell workout today, great to improve strength and power for golf. Here you go. So we're going to do a dumbbell snatch, okay, hanging snatch. So feet about shoulder width, hip width apart, hips backwards, a little bend in the knees, okay, similar with a deadlift posture, and then extend up nice and quick, finishing with the dumbbell above your head, okay, so really using the legs. Then control back down, back to the start. Hip hinge down, just below your knee, and nice and quick on the way up. So it wants to be as explosive as you can, particularly from the lower body, and then pulling with the upper arm, elbow up, and punching the ceiling, okay, at the top. So next up, we've got an incline bench press. So, if you don't have a bench, but you just have dumbbells, then you could go for maybe a push-up variation instead. Okay. So otherwise, dumbbell bench press, hopping onto your leg, okay, down and slightly out, and then pressing up and in towards the middle. Okay, so nice control in each position. Making sure that the elbows aren't coming too high on the way down, okay? Elbows are tucked in a little bit, okay? Somewhat not too close either to the body, and then pressing straight back up, okay? Making sure wrist is straight above the elbow throughout the whole movement, okay? So we've got a squat jump, okay, with dumbbells. So we're going to hold the dumbbells in each hand. We're going to squat down just a sort of a little bit, and then we jump up as high as we can, making sure when we land, it's a nice soft landing, okay? So without the dumbbells, it's squat down, then jump up as high as you can, and nice soft landing back into that little squat position. Reset, go again. So with the dumbbells, and making sure you're trying to use as much effort and be explosive on the way up, okay? It's not something that you could do 50 times. It's something we're just going to do a few times. So making sure you don't squat all the way down and then jump up, okay? It's just squat a little bit down and then be nice and explosive, nice and quick on the way up. And when you land, it's soft knees, absorb the impact, okay, reset and go again. Next up, split squats, okay, so big step backwards just onto your toes, okay. When you're in the bottom position, you want to sort of 90-degree knee bend and hip bend, okay, it's pretty knee bend on the back knee. So stand at the top, down just above the ground and stand back up, okay, making sure nice and tall upper body throughout, and that when you go into this bottom position, your knees aren't really going too far forwards. They stand pretty vertical with the front shin, okay? So, it doesn't have to be completely in line, okay? A little bit of a step to the side, just to make sure you're balanced as well in a nice, somewhat stable position whilst you do your split squats. Okay. Next up, we've got bench row, okay? So, we're going to pop our chest onto the bench, dumbbell either side, and then row it up, pinching your shoulders back down under control, and then repeat. So this is people for the upper back, that means the lower back is supported with the bench, okay? Less stress on the lower back compared to maybe a barbell row or a single arm row. If you don't have a bench though to lean onto, okay, a single arm row would be absolutely fine as an alternative. It's just a little bit more lower back involved, okay? So next up we're going to do a stiff leg deadlift, okay? So keep on for hamstrings and back. So feet hip width apart this time, pretty close. You're just going to push your hips backwards, keeping soft knees throughout. Okay, down under control, stand up nice and tall, shoulders back, bum squeeze to the top, okay, and just hinging at the hips, feeling this one down the backs of the legs. Now you want to go as far as you can down without using that posture. So if I went to here, that would be too low, so I'm stopping here. Okay, so hips backwards, and standing up nice and tall, arms squeeze, shoulders back, and from the front. So nice close stance with this one. Dumbbells down the front, hips back, head, neck in line, standing up nice and tall. Okay, at the top, bum squeeze and shoulders back, great for everywhere down the back. Okay. So we do a weighted side plank, okay. A normal side plank is a good place to start, okay. But once you can do at least 40 seconds a side, then we can put a little bit of load on. So elbow, below shoulder, feet on top of each other, hips up and forward, shoulders back, dumbbell onto the top, okay. Don't let the hips drop down, keeping the hips up nice and high. So feeling this one, stomach, hips, bit of bum, okay, a little bit around the shoulder as well, absolutely fine. And don't have to hold it for too long. I want it to be more of a strength than an endurance exercise. Next up, we've got a goblet squat. So, holding the dumbbell in towards your chest, okay, feet shoulders apart, squatting down, and then standing back up, okay. Knees go straight forwards over the little toes, not letting the feet come inwards, roll inwards, knees inwards, okay. Aiming to also keep your chest up, and nice your back posture throughout, okay. Only making sure to go down where you can control, okay, and keep a good posture. So as soon as you lose posture, I'm going to stop just above that, okay, and make sure you've got good posture throughout the whole range.